Right, we told you we'd bring you up to date with the transfer news, and we are going to do just that because
Liverpool fans were left in awe as Alexander Isak stunned the crowd during his official unveiling at Anfield, taking a moment after his presentation to personally sign autographs for the masses of supporters who had turned out to welcome him to the club. In what was already a historic and emotional day for the Reds, the Swedish striker's humble and heartfelt gesture solidified an instant bond with the Liverpool faithful and marked the beginning of what many believe will be a legendary chapter in the club's history. The unveiling was nothing short of spectacular. Taking place in the heart of Anfield, with the iconic Shankly gates in the background and the famous red banners fluttering across the stands, Isak emerged wearing the Liverpool jersey proudly emblazoned with the number 9. Cheers erupted from the stands the moment he stepped onto the pitch. Cameras flashed, phones recorded, and the sound of fans chanting his name filled the stadium. But what truly stole the spotlight was what happened after the cameras finished rolling the moment Isak walked over to the crowd and began signing autographs one by one, staying long after the official event had ended. It was a rare display of humility and appreciation, a powerful moment that connected Isak with the soul of Liverpool Football Club. Children clutched shirts and posters, adults reached over barriers, and entire families smiled with joy as Isak moved down the line, shaking hands, taking selfies, and signing everything from replica kits to phone cases. For many supporters, it wasn't just a chance to meet a superstar, it was the first page in a story they'll be telling for years to come. The 25-year-old striker, fresh from completing a £120 million move from Newcastle United, has already won the hearts of the fan base before kicking a single ball in a competitive match. In interviews leading up to the unveiling, Isak had spoken about the emotional weight of wearing the Liverpool badge and how he admired the passion of the supporters. But few expected him to show that admiration so openly, so soon. His autograph session wasn't part of the plan. It wasn't in the official schedule. It was a spontaneous act of gratitude, one that left a deep impression on all who witnessed it. Club officials watched with pride as their new signing made his way through the crowd. Arne Slot, Liverpool's new manager, was reportedly beaming from the sidelines, seeing his prized forward embrace the community in such an organic and memorable way. For Slot, it was more than just a PR win, it was proof that Isak's personality matches the club's culture. In a time when many modern footballers are accused of being disconnected from the fans, Isak proved himself different. Grounded. Genuine. Present. The energy surrounding the unveiling was electric. Fans had arrived early, many lining up for hours just to catch a glimpse of the striker they hope will lead Liverpool to glory in the seasons ahead. Red smoke from flares filled the air outside Anfield. Banners with messages like "Welcome Isak" and "Our new number 9" were waved proudly. Songs were created on the spot, chants with his name echoing through the city streets as if he had already scored the winner in a Champions League final. That's the power of hope, of a new signing that feels like destiny. Inside the stadium, the presentation began with a cinematic video on the big screen, highlights from Isak's career in Sweden, Spain, and Newcastle, spliced with footage of Anfield's most magical moments. The montage ended with a simple message: a new chapter begins. Then, to thunderous applause, Isak walked out wearing the red shirt for the first time in front of the fans. The image of him holding the jersey aloft, smiling confidently while the cop cheered his name, is already being framed in bedrooms, printed on posters, and used as mobile wallpapers across Merseyside and beyond. Isak took a moment to address the crowd, speaking directly into the microphone with calm sincerity. "I want to thank you all for this incredible welcome," he began. "It's a dream for me to be here. To wear this shirt, to represent this club, To play in front of you at Anfield, this means everything to me. I will give my heart, my energy, and everything I have to bring success and joy to Liverpool." His words, though simple, were powerful. Not just because of what he said, but because of how he said it, like he truly meant it. His family, including his parents and younger siblings, were present at the unveiling, visibly moved by the reception he received. His father, in particular, was seen wiping away tears as the crowd cheered Isak's name again and again. It was a proud moment not only for the family but also for the people of Sweden, who followed the entire event in real time. Swedish media outlets dedicated their front pages to the moment, with headlines declaring, "Isak conquers Anfield and from Solna to the Cup." As the formal part of the event concluded, Isak could have easily walked back into the tunnel, but he didn't. Instead, he glanced toward the stands, smiled, and jogged over to where the fans had gathered closest to the pitch. Without hesitation, he began engaging with them, signing shirts, posing for photos, and exchanging kind words. One young fan, overcome with emotion, burst into tears after getting his jersey signed. Isak knelt down, gave him a hug, and told him, "You'll be my first goal celebration." The moment was caught on camera and instantly went viral, warming hearts across the footballing world. Journalists and pundits alike praised Isak's approachability and sense of occasion. "This is what football is about," said former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher on Sky Sports. "Not just the goals and trophies, but the connection between player and supporter. And you can see it already. Isak gets it, he really gets it." Social media followed suit, with thousands of tweets, Instagram reels, and TikToks showcasing the emotional unveiling, each more viral than the last. The club's marketing team, clearly delighted with the event's impact, quickly updated the official website with exclusive photos and a behind-the-scenes video from the unveiling. Within an hour, the Isak 9 kit became the highest-selling jersey in a 24-hour period in Liverpool's recent history, eclipsing even the records set during the signings of Alisson, Van Dijk, and Thiago. Online sales surged from Scandinavia, Africa, and Asia, where Isak enjoys a growing fan base due to his performances in La Liga, the Premier League, and international fixtures for Sweden. But beyond the numbers, the sales, and the press headlines, the moment was human. It was real. It was the kind of football moment that doesn't just sell shirts, it builds legends. Isak's decision to stop and connect with fans spoke volumes about his character and how seriously he takes this new opportunity. His humility in such a grand moment reminds Liverpool supporters of past heroes who carried themselves with grace both on and off the pitch. As Liverpool prepare for the new season, excitement is now sky high. Isak will join the squad for pre-season training immediately, with plans for him to feature prominently during the club's summer tour. Arne Slot is said to be eager to integrate him into the tactical system as quickly as possible, experimenting with combinations alongside Salah, Diaz, and Gakpo. Early indications suggest that Slot will tailor the attack to maximize Isak's strengths: his intelligent movement, his finishing ability, and his knack for finding space in crowded penalty areas. Isak himself is ready. His fitness levels are high, his mentality is strong, and his commitment is already clear. The supporters believe in him not because of the transfer fee or the hype, but because of how he made them feel today. Because he looked them in the eye, signed their shirts, and made them part of his journey. In a football world often clouded by ego and distance, Alexander Isak's unveiling reminded everyone of what makes the game beautiful. The roar of the fans, the history of the shirt, the spark of a new beginning, and most importantly, the bond between club and player. Liverpool's new number 9 has arrived. and he is already winning hearts.